We're talking Auburn basketball on Vernon Speak Sports TV. Want to give a shout out to my fearless and true gang, War Eagle. Now, Auburn comes into the Sweet 16 game against North Carolina riding a very improbable winning streak and an SEC tournament championship. This will be the second year in a row that the Auburn Tigers have won 20-plus games. Also the second year in a row that the basketball team has won an SEC championship in some form. Last year being the regular season SEC champions, and this year being the SEC tournament champions. North Carolina also comes into this game as the number one seed in this particular bracket of the tournament, riding some great production from Cameron Johnson, Kobe White, Luke May, and Nazir Little. Combined, they all combine for about 15 points per game, and they probably, arguably and boastfully, have one of the most balanced teams in all of college basketball. They rebound the ball very well. If you look at them on film, they really find ways to get the most high percentage shots. Now, it looks like Nazir Little is questionable. He is actually battling the flu, but I guarantee you, with this game being as high consequence as it is, I think this young man is going to try to play. Now, when we look on the other side for the Auburn Tigers, we all know that Bryce Brown, Jared Harper, and Chuma Okeke have had an incredible run in the tournament. Bryce Brown and Jared Harper very productive with the three-point shot. Chuma Okeke with some production as well, not only from the three, but he does have some perimeter opportunities as well. Now, the key factor, in my opinion, in this ball game is going to be the backcourt for the Auburn Tigers. Anthony McLemore and Austin Wiley, who right now average about 7 points per game. I would say for Auburn to give themselves a little bit more of a competitive edge, I would say that those guys, Austin Wiley especially, needs to have at least 15 points. I would go out on a limb and say Anthony McLemore needs to have about 12 to 13, 14 points in this particular ball game. Another area where Auburn is really going to have to be a little bit more sound is their free throw shooting has been kind of shaky in the last few games. And also their rebounding has to get better on both ends of the court in order for Auburn to have success in this particular ball game. So we expect a very competitive matchup. I believe that they're going to be, some spurts lead-wise by North Carolina to where they're going to get up, probably about 12 to 15 points that will have the average sports fan thinking that the game is getting out of hand. But Auburn, because of their shooting ability, will be able to stay in the ball game and give themselves a chance late to possibly win this ball game and sneak into the Elite Eight. All right, so this will be huge for the Auburn Tigers, for this basketball program and Bruce Pearl, as hard as this team has worked this year to be able to pull this off. And we're definitely rooting for the Auburn Tigers tonight. Once again, it's K-Stu the GOAT for Vernon Speak Sports. Comment, like, and also, very importantly, subscribe to my channel. We got a lot of good Auburn content. War Eagle.